Hello, my name is Kalli-Ann. I'm an academic technologist at the University of Minnesota, and today I wanted to show you in Canvas how to get your courses imported for the next semester. We're going to start here on the dashboard, and the course I want to import into the next semester is Biology 4004, and you can see I have a Biology 4004 here, but this is actually the previous semester. And in your dashboard you may not find the next semester because it hasn't become active yet. The place you go to find it is you go to Courses, and you go to All Courses. If your list is long, you just scroll down till you get to All Courses. This will list all the courses you've been affiliated with inside Canvas. And you can see it starts off here at the top. These are the somewhat active ones. And way down at the bottom, I'll just show you really quick. Here are your past enrollments. And I am looking for Biology 4004. So here's the spring semester. I want to point out that you can see this star is filled in. You can change this. If the star is filled in, it will now show on your dashboard. And if it's not filled in, it won't. So I'm actually going to undo this and switch so my most current semester is there. You don't have to click Save. And then I'm going to go into the course that I want to import into. The importing process goes like this. You want to go over to your course menu all the way down to Settings and click Settings. The next thing you want to do is on the right-hand menu, you want to choose Import Course Content. Under Import Content, in this case, we're copying from a Canvas course, so I'm going to choose that. And then I got to look for the course name. And I want to make sure I choose the correct semester. I want to copy from, in this case, Fall 19. And here are the recommendations we're going to give you for how to import your content so you get what you want. I'm going to select specific content. I am also going to adjust events and due dates. This is a really interesting function in Canvas. It works pretty well. You can shift the dates from semester to semester. And the way we do that is I want to shift the dates, and in this case what I need to do is change the original beginning date of the course, which in this case was in fall, so that started on the first Tuesday of September. And now I want to import it into spring, which will start on the January after. In January, on the Tuesday after the national holiday. So I'm going to put that there, and that's all I really have to do. I can try and change end dates as well, but it's not necessary. And you can do this with any of these. If you wanted to copy fall to fall, you would just choose the Tuesday that was the start date from the previous fall and make it the Tuesday of the current fall. Now when I click Import, what it's going to do is it's going to jump right to waiting for the content to be selected. And when I click Select Content, what I see is all the content in the course. If we had chosen all content, all of these would be selected. There are two parts I want to show you specifically so that you can see what I would recommend changing. One is files. If you have a lot of files that are semester specific, this is your time to not copy them into the new course. For example, you'll notice I'm clicking on the arrow to the left of the checkbox, and in that I can open the folders, I can open that section, and I can see all of the files in there. If there are files you do not need, you can simply unselect them, like so. In this case, I'm going to leave all of these selected. The one other area we want to be sure that you address is announcements. If you use announcements in your course, which is recommended, you may not want those announcements to copy forward. Announcements you copy forward that do not have an associated delay posting date will be immediately visible to students once you publish the course. If you have put on a delay posting date, the shifting of the dates will shift the dates of those announcements as well, which is a really great way to not have to continuously retype your announcements. But if you did not do that, you may not want any of these announcements to go forward. And in that case, you would just uncheck the box, and then those announcements will not get copied forward into the class. So when you are all done making your choices, and by the way, you can make these choices on any of these categories, you click Select Content, and the content will be queued up and then will run. If you have a very large class with lots of files, that might take a few minutes. You can go and do other things inside Canvas and inside use it with your computer while you're waiting. Once it's done, it may let you know if there are issues. There's a missing link found on this page. I could click to that page and fix it right now. But if I go home, we will be able to see that all of the content has transferred over and all of your settings and everything is there ready for you to go.